Hey, what's going on? It's Tsai here. So today I want to share with you something that I wish I knew when I first get started. That is, you have to define who is your ideal audience even before you create the content. So what do I mean by that? So I remember a few years ago when I first get started, because by then Facebook just came out, right? So everyone tried to monetize Facebook. So they tried to create their own fan page. They tried to create their own group, right? So I'm one of them. So all I did was I started a fan page. So by then, because I don't know who should I target, so all I did is I start a main page, which means I post like daily funny videos, daily funny jokes, daily funny pictures on the page. So as you can see, I got lots of likes and share in the short time. So I was like, yeah, that's it. I found the formula because we have basically myth on marketing world. So people believe that traffic is money. I had this myth as well. So my idea was, as long as I can get lots of like, get lots of share, get lots of followers, I should be able to drive lots of traffic to my offer, which means I can make lots of money, right? So by then I was overconfident. But when it comes to monetizing my audience, guess what? Yeah, I struggled, right? So I posted a different offer, different t-shirt, different e-commerce product on the page. Guess what? No one's buying. No one's buying. So I was like, what happened? I got so much traffic, but no one's buying. After months of testing, I gave up. I say, hey, I don't know how to monetize the page. So I just leave it there, right? Then after a few months, I decided to try it again. But this time I tried to choose another niche. So this time I choose a dog niche because I know there are many people, they are sharing dog pictures, they are sharing dogs videos. So I started a dog page. So as you can see, I grew it rapidly again. I got lots of share, got some likes. So it was great. I was like, yeah, that's it. This time should be the home run for me. But when it comes to monetization, I struggled again. Yeah, I struggled again. So I was like, what happened? Because I post a different offer. I try to sell like t-shirt. I try to sell like dog training courses, but no one's buying. So I didn't know what happened. So I tried to figure out. So I tried to see who is following my page. So I check their profile. I see what the thing they are sharing. Then I noticed that they're basically sharing anything cute, right? So they are following like cat pages, they are following like dog pages, they are following like turtle pages, right? So they basically follow everything cute, right? So they don't have a dog. So basically, a dog training offer doesn't mean anything to them because they don't even have a dog, right? And the problems with my main page are the same because people come here to like their videos, to watch their funny jokes, to watch their funny picture, but they are not come here to buy anything. They are not targeted, right? So the number of followers, of subscribers, of likes, of views, of traffic means nothing unless it's targeted. So how do we actually define our ideal audience? So there are three aspects you can think about. The first one is demographic data, which means their age, their gender, their location, their education level. So those are the basic information that you can use to run ads, or you can use to do your basic market research. Then there's another level. So if you want to create the content that can resonate with your audience, you want to understand their psychographic information, which means the things they like, their passion, their dreams, their desire, their fear, their anger, and their enemies, right? So you really want to know them in a really deep level. Then there's another level is media. So what show they are watching, what celebrities they are following, what book they are reading. So you want to know what kind of content they are consuming so that you can create a similar piece of content for them. So as long as you understand that, you can create content that can resonate with your audience. And you can also create content that can attract your ideal audience, your ideal customer, your ideal clients, right? So maybe right now you have another question. Say, hey, Nick, I do know I have to create content that makes sense for my audience, but how do I know who they really are? because we don't have the superpower to read people's minds. So we don't, right? So the best way for us to do about that is not reading people's mind. And that's the number one mistake people are making. They try to read people's mind even though they don't. So they are defining their audience based on their bias in their mind. So the best way you can do about that is you try to interview someone in your life you know for sure they are your target ideal audience or your target ideal customer, right? So if you know someone, whoa, this guy, I really want him to be my client. Guess what? You can ask them for coffee. You can ask them for dinner. Then you can ask them to fill in a questionnaire, or you can do some interview and record the interview. Those can be a great data for you to define your ideal audience. Or if you don't want to do that, you can also go to some online group and you know some people, they are your ideal client. Then you can just ask them to fill in out a survey. Maybe you can offer them some money or offer them some gift. So in exchange of their opinions, right? So if you don't really want to do that, the last thing you can do is you can go to online communities, right? Maybe some Facebook group or some forums. Then you can ask questions there, or you can observe how people interact with each other here, or you can check their profile, see who they are following, what book they are reading. So that can give you a clear idea who your target audience really are. But try not to read people's mind because we don't have this kind of superpower, right? So, or if you have, you can contact me. I really want to ask you lots of questions, right? So that's it for today. Before you create any piece of content, you want to define who is your ideal client, who is your ideal customer, who is ideal audience. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you soon in the next one.